What makes you feel good? What floats your boat and makes your steps lighter? What puts a smile on your face without fail and make even your Monday blues disappear? Well, those are the kind of positive vibes we want to focus on because from this point and on, it's good vibes only. On Good Vibes Only, we invite some good people into the studio to talk about good things only. And that is whatever makes us feel happy, whether it's foods, moods, hoods, or goods. And today's good person with the good vibes is singer-songwriter Stella Jang.
Hello.
Hi. Hello and welcome. And thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
for having
us
me.
on our show. Thank you. And longtime friends on KBS World Radio must have missed you so much. I mean, I saw the comments and everybody's so excited to have you here.
I was a regular guest for 5 years, I think. Mm-hmm. So I was like all nostalgic, like while coming here, like with the sunlight and everything, because it's starting to be a little warmer.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I used to come here every week, every Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how does it feel to be back in KBS?
Well, it's nice, and the crew members are the same, so so we kept in touch for the concert I had like 2 weeks ago, and so
they did tell me that they went to your concert.
Yeah.
That it was a lot of fun.
okay.
Oh.
That's
You
cool.
also performed at the channel's 70th anniversary concert last year, right, for KBS?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did, and that was a lot of fun.
You have a lot of memories with KBS.
Yeah, history.
History. So how have you been? I mean, I heard you recently founded your own company.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
That was like November 2023.
So it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it's like half a year now. So I finished with my previous company. Actually, like the contract was already over like since a long time, but I worked with them like 10 months more while I was preparing for my own stuff until I was ready to found my own business. And before that, I had a lot of meetings with other companies, and I figured that maybe I should do my own stuff, like at least for a while, just to try out. And if it doesn't work, I can always deviate from that path. So that's what I'm doing now, and so far it's rolling not too bad.
That's good.
Lots of work, but it's doable until now.
I'm sure it's quite different from when you have
it's a lot of numbers, and it's a lot of spreadsheets.
You have to be more hands-on.
Yeah,
and everything.
So but I used to work at a cosmetic company, and back then like I learned to work with Excel sheets and everything. So I think that helps me a lot. So I'm using spreadsheet these days, and share it with the members I work with.
Oh,
and
so you are quite familiar with.
Yeah, I actually like it. I think of very few of the people who makes music like it, but I happen to be a person like whenever you type a function inside a cell and if it works perfectly, I'm happy. You know, like I feel that
good.
like I feel proud of myself, and then I'm like, oh my god, this works, and I try to like automatize like a lot of things in the spreadsheet, and so I spend like days and hours on it, and then finally when something is finally a tool. I'm like, oh my god, I built that, and I should sell it. Like this is so good.
Oh, well, it's good that it suits you if it's
Yeah.
And I mean, are you the only artist in your company?
Yeah. And
Are you planning
like,
to have?
No. I like a lot of people ask me the same question. Like,
because I'm sure many people would love to be part of your company.
Maybe, but for now, I'm like I am busy dealing with myself.
Yeah. And as I mentioned earlier, you just released a new song full of good vibes just last week.
Yeah, last
So
week.
naturally, I want to hear all about it. But first, let's listen to the song, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Here is Stella Jang's new song, I Can Do This Every Day.
1, 2, ow, waking up.
We just heard I Can Do This Every Day by Stella Jang.
Yay!
Ooh, what a sweet and lovely song.
Thank you.
It's so full of positive vibes.
Yeah, it's actually I wrote this song like just like really for myself,
Like a diary.
like a diary, and
yourself.
also to feel good about myself. Like when you're down and when you don't want to do anything, like you make a to-do list with a very menial tasks,
Yeah.
like waking up, you know, and in the morning, like
Yeah.
before noon, and you eat cereals, do the dishes right away, and that's like the thing that'll make you so proud. Like, oh my God, I did the dishes right after I ate.
And every time you check one off your list, it
and
feels
it's a
good.
miracle. And I'm like, oh my God, I can do this every day. I'm so proud of myself. So that's something that a lot of psychiatrists say too. They say making a small to-do list and writing down all the small stuff like that are not like grandiose, and accomplishing them will give you this feeling of achievement, and that can make you go further in the activities. you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like when you don't write it down, you don't really think about it. But when you have
Yeah.
it, when you have a list and when you check it off,
Yeah.
it feels good. Like, ooh,
Yeah,
I've
so
done
sometimes
something.
like what I do is I write down things that I've already done just to check it out. Just check and yeah.
Like, did I work on the spreadsheet? Check.
Yeah.
And so the message that you want to spread with it or through the music would be for your listeners to.
It's like when you're depressed and when you're not very in a good mood, what can save you is not just making grandiose plans and getting motivation from like high goals. It's just making small to-do list and just stick to it, and then by doing that you will do bigger stuff, and
It's a
then
good
you'll get
start.
there. Yeah.
Sometimes-
It's like a mountain climbing, you know.
Right.
When you see the top of the mountain, like you can't really calculate the energy that you're going to spend on the way, and if you just look down and look at one staircase and one
step by
step
step.
at a time, like you're after a few hours you're like, oh, I did it, I got here, and I think that's what I wanted to say through the song.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the little things.
Yeah.
Not always the big things, right? Start from the beginning, start from what you have.
Yeah.
Step by step. Absolutely. And we have some old-time listeners saying hello.
Very
Taipei Wern.
familiar
Yeah.
names.
Says, Stella, I miss you and so happy to see you today.
Yeah, thank you.
Alicia Y says, OMG, it's Stella. I've been missing you so much ever since your last appearance on OFD, but really been enjoying your TMI sessions in your Instagram broadcast channel.
Oh.
And I bought your t-shirt with the side-eye orange because I do that expression a lot.
Oh,
What's that?
So that T-shirt is a merchandise that I made with the song called "Orange, You're Not a Joke to Me." It was released last year, and it's a. Do you know my song "Colors"?
Colors, yeah.
So in that song, there's no orange. So a lot of people spoke out for orange. And, like, is orange a joke to you? So I wrote a song called "Orange, You're Not a Joke to Me," and the cover artwork of that song is an orange with side eye because it's not happy.
Is that...
Yeah, it's that orange, that
Orange?
particular
Oh.
orange, and there's this orange on the T-shirt.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that eyes. We're looking
Yeah.
at the picture together right
Yeah,
now.
I draw those eyes.
Oh, great job.
Thanks.
And Johnny4900 says, "Yay, I was hoping Stella would stop by and talk about her recent interstellar activities. The red curls are fun. I was a big fan of the Stella Rock look posted recently."
Oh my God, that needs a lot of explanation. So the red hair is my current color of my hair, and
For your new concept?
yeah, for my new concept and the song, and the Stella Rock thing was for the concert I did. It was called Interstellar Festival. So basically, what I was inspired by Everything Everywhere All at Once. Did you see the movie? So it's about like parallel universes and different versions of myself and working together and blah blah blah. And so I just thought that okay, so April is a nice month to do a festival, but it's going to be a festival where it's all going to be me, but different versions of me from different universes. So so the 세계관, you know, the universe of this thing is that there are 4 Earths. And each Stella comes from different Earth, including myself, including the real, like, original Stella Jang. And so the first one was Stella Rock. So a rock star from that planet, the planet Earth number something. And then there was Acoustilla, like who makes acoustic music. No, she doesn't make acoustic music because she is a cover singer of Stella Jang. Because she covers acoustic music from Stella Jang.
Oh, that's so cute! Did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, I picked this idea.
You remind me of Yeun 언니. Heartfelt. She has very interesting ideas like you.
She does, okay. I met her a few times, like on radio, I think.
I heard.
Yeah, and the third time, and third one is Stella Jang. So she sings only in French.
Oh wow!
And so those 4 were the lineup of the festival. The last one was me.
Oh, just you?
Yeah, just normal Stella Jang.
Oh my gosh! Fans must have been so excited to see different versions of you.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Like I like to be Stella Rock, and
was that your favorite, Stella Rock?
Yeah, I think I really like Stella Rock, and yeah, but if I am really into this like universe thing, like I shouldn't be saying that I really like being Stella Rock because she's another person.
Oh, look at
so
you!
So there are fans like asking me like, oh, so how's Stella Rock doing? Like, is she okay? And I would just post a selfie of Stella Rock version of myself. Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow! You.
Yeah, that was That's
which version is that?
That was the French version.
Were there any other options?
Options?
Yeah, like other characters that you were planning to go with, like a dance version.
Oh, no,
no,
because a lot of people like were expecting like dance to
or
instruments,
you know, like,
and I was like, no, that's not gonna happen this time. Maybe later.
Maybe later. Yeah. So let's talk about your song making process. What comes first, lyrics or melody?
I usually write both of them at the same time, and but I tend to write lyrics first, but not the whole lyrics, but just some ideas. So it might be just a few sentences or just a few words, and then I try to develop the melody and the ideas through the song.
So that's what happened with your recent song, too, right?
But the recent song, I wrote the whole thing together. Like I was just having my guitar and yeah,
it just came to you.
Yeah, I just wrote the lyrics and the melody at the same time.
And what about your music video making process?
Oh, so I worked with the same director several times, and this time it was again the same guy, and I'm a good friend of mine, and so maybe a few people might have noticed, but in my music videos there are a lot of scenes with a dog, but it's not my dog. It's the director's dog.
Oh, did he really want the dog in the
Well,
video?
not particularly, but he's always in the studio when we film. So so he would be there. Like his name is Chaekyu.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so he's always on my music video. Like he's in like maybe 3 of my music videos.
Wow.
And so we develop ideas, and then with my crew, with the people I work with, we think about the styling and the hair, makeup, and what acting we should do in the music video, and yeah, that's how it goes. So.
Is music video a fun work for you, like shooting it, or is it kind of tiresome? Because for me, it was really tiring.
I think it really depends. I think if because like when you were shooting music videos, it was in an idol industry, so lots of change of makeups and dance moves and different outfits, and this time I had only 2 outfits with like 1 T-shirt. And like it was all like inside homewares, so it was comfy. It didn't take so long. Like it really depends on the concept of the music video, I think. So if you have to change a lot, your makeup, your hairstyle, your outfits, and if it takes a lot of time for the new settings of stuff in the studios, that is very tiring. But
we had a lot of settings. And it took us like 3 days.
Yeah,
to
so
shoot
you
a
have
music
to like
video.
just wait for hours, and then like so it's your turn, and then you're all tired, and you have to act in front of the camera and until it's okay.
And because we had to dance, and we all had to dance in sync. So if somebody did a wrong move, we had to do it all over again.
Oh my god!
So I guess that was tough.
Yeah, but I'm alone. I don't dance, and that's.
Do you act in your music video? Is it difficult to do like the acting? Your
It
facial
depends on
expressions?
the acting, I think. I think like this time it was really fun because it was really me. It was just being me, like doing my own stuff and playing with the dogs and playing with the dog and also like I really insisted on having my cats on the video. So after the shooting in the studio, we came back to my place because like cats don't really move around. So we try to find a white wall and we took some footages of me and my cats. Oh. And so it's in the music video. So I'm so proud of myself, like proud of them, and finally have my cats in my music video.
So there are lots of animals in your
yeah. There's me,
somehow
a dog, and 2 cats, and that's all. Yeah.
Very comfy feeling, and it has a very comfortable feeling.
Very small number of cast.
And when you write lyrics, is it easier to write in English or in Korean?
I think it depends. Like these days, I don't know why. Like English is my 3rd language. You know, like I should feel more comfortable writing in French. Wow. And I don't know why, but when I'm writing songs, I feel like English English comes out more naturally than in French. I think that's maybe because I listen to a lot of English songs, like more than French songs. I don't know. And Korean, like it's my first language, it's my mother tongue. So I feel good about Korean, but writing in Korean sometimes get me stuck. I don't know why, for a certain reason. I think it's because maybe because of the pronunciation, and I can do this every day. Yeah. If it's in Korean, it's 나는 이거 매일 할 수 있어. You know, it doesn't sound the same. You know, so these days I think it's phase. These days I write in English mostly, and there will be days I would write more in Korean. So that's my cats and me, and that's my profile picture on Instagram.
Yeah, we're watching the music video right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it must have been fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
It's not like the music video that I would have imagined, like the things that I used to do back.
Yeah, with the like very heavy lighting and sets and.
I wish we had more music videos like like yours.
Yeah,
and
well,
lighter.
that takes a day, like not more than a day.
That's good. And we have a message from Volgassi. Volgassi says, "Hello, Hyerim and Stella. I discovered Stella's songs about 2 weeks ago when I attended a seminar at university titled Hazardous Substances for the Environment and People."
Oh.
What's that? It's a long title. During the seminar, a professor shared Stella's song, Fine Dust, with us. And when I listened to it, I really liked it. I'm very curious about how Stella created her songs, Fine Dust and Substances Dangerous.
It's French. It's Substance Dangereuse.
Thank you. And what inspired her? What was the source of inspiration for her focus on these topics?
Oh, so what happened when I was making that album in particular is that I wasn't really interested in dangerous substances, you know, and I had a song called Alcohol Man and another song called Caffeine. So I was like, oh, these two things are not good for health. And caffeine is, I mean, it's okay, but if you take too much of caffeine, like it's not good, like everything. And so I was like, oh, so maybe I should write more songs that are like toxic, you know. And there was another song. It was like carbon monoxide.
Oh.
And carbon monoxide is it's lethal, you know. It kills people. So with those three songs, I saw, oh, there's a topic going on there, and that's usually how I work. Like I don't choose the topic before working on an album. I write songs just randomly, and I pick ones that have like something in common, and then I name the album. And so the first track of the album is Substance Dangereuse. So it's basically me reading in French the definition of what is hazardous substances, hazardous materials, and yeah. So the Fine Dust was the song I wrote. Because like at that time, like Fine Dust was a huge thing, like in the media, you know. Yeah.
All right, well, it's time for another song break. So let's listen to a couple more of Stella's song. First up is Caffeine, the song that you were talking about, Under Caffeine, and after that, we'll also listen to Villain.
The good side.
We just heard Villain by Stella Jang, and before that, Caffeine, Under Caffeine by Stella Jang. And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to wondrous Monday segment, Good Vibes Only with Stella Jang. Yay! And Johnny says, uh-oh, villain vibes. No, it's good vibes only. And Unzip S says, Stella Jang님, welcome to Wonder Hours. Personally, I really like your song, Villain.
Oh, thank you.
I hope we'll be able to listen to the song on Wonder Hours today.
Oh.
We hope you caught the song right now, just now. And Claire says, hi, Stella. I was at a wedding over the weekend and they played your song.
L'amour, les baguettes Paris.
Thank you. I was thinking, how am I going to pronounce that? Well, congrats to all the newlyweds in the world.
Yeah, I heard that like a lot of people use that song like for their wedding march, you know.
Oh.
So I was surprised, but thanks.
Oh, I love your pronunciation.
No, thank you.
I tried learning French many times.
Oh, really?
But I always fail too. It's so difficult. Every time.
It's not an easy language.
It's so hard. It was always my 교양 lesson for 외국어, foreign.
Yeah, second language.
Yeah, second language. But it was always too difficult. So I would think to myself, I'm just gonna stick with Chinese. That's what I did because it was hard.
And that's already a lot.
I can't. But it's so nice to see somebody who speaks French. Well, speaking of the songs, people across the globe, especially those active on social media, might recognize your viral songs on short-form media, such as Colors and...
Yeah, L'amour, les baguettes Paris.
So how did you feel when you first found out that the songs had gone viral on SNS?
Well, it came to the info came to me quite late, you know. Like it was already like quite viral, and I was like, Oh, that's interesting. And even like the when Colors went viral, like that was years ago now. Like that was
I saw lots of videos.
That was like 2019 or something. So it was released in 2016, I think. And so that was the first time I thought to myself, oh, that's a very good luck for me. And so thank you for finding it out. The person whoever found it out. And then for L'amour les baguettes Paris, I really didn't expect it to go viral because it's in French, and it was like the song that nobody thought would go viral in that album, and it was not even considered as like one of the important songs of the album. You know, the title, you know, the lead single, and because it was in French, and somehow people just liked that song in French, singing in French, and so that song went viral. And the last song that went viral was another song like for last winter, because I released a Christmas album in 2021, and back then, like when I released the album, like a few people liked it, but it wasn't like a big hit or something. And then the next winter, a lot of people started to use Winter Dream, like a song that was in that album, as their background music for their videos, like for Christmas. And so I was like, oh, so these days, like, you shouldn't be disappointed when your album doesn't work out immediately. You have to be patient, and you have to wait until like that song has matured, you know.
Oh yeah. Especially with SNS, you never know when it's gonna blow up with the challenges nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, do you have a challenge?
No,
of
I
your
don't.
song?
But we created a sticker, like some kind of reels template. So with something you can do every day. So you can check it out on my Instagram. So
We'll check it out.
yeah.
Well, what do you think is the appeal of your music? I mean, why do you think these songs in particular became short form favorites?
I don't know. Maybe it's easy listening, and all of them are not in Korean. So I was like, oh, maybe I should make more songs in English and in
Because it's more
French.
international.
Yeah, and maybe touch a little more international audience. But these days, you know, like it's totally global. So you never know what's going to be viral. Like even if it's in Korean, like it can be a worldwide famous song, and it can also be in French or English. And so I think like we shouldn't really feel that language barrier. But I see people, some people, not really happy about K-pop using too much English. Because it started out as K-pop, like Korean pop, like so they think like there should be some Korean in it, and like for me, like they don't say it to me, like they say it to other like K-pop idols and other artists, and I'm like, yeah, but it's still pop, and I don't know why there should be more Korean. Like there are Korean songs, and there which are very good. So we should
It really
just
depends on the song.
yeah, it really depends on the song. So if you need more Korean good songs, like just search it. You'll have it.
Like Changiha. All of his songs are in Korean. Yeah, maybe they should listen to Changiha then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing the song Color going viral, and people were doing like fashion. It was mostly related to fashion.
Yeah, with the color of their
outfits,
outfits,
changing like Monday look, Tuesday look.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that. I think, if you ask me, I think people choose your song because of that feel good. There's this feel good vibe and sweet and lovely sound to it, and I think that's what people is attracted to.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All right, and we have some more messages.
Okay.
Alicia says, I actually have so many friends who don't even know who Stella is, but feature the Baguette song on their socials all the time. Aww.
Yeah, and a lot
You
of
should
people.
tell them.
Yeah, a lot of people think that it's a cover song, but because it's in French and it sounds like a very classical old chanson vibe, you know. So yeah, but you know what? Like I'm happy when my song gets more famous than myself. Because I'm not really interested in fame. I like not being recognized in the streets. I like my anonymity, you know. And
because you're a more private person.
yeah, I'm a private person.
like to keep it
whenever
down.
like I don't wear makeup when I have my glasses on, and if someone says like, oh, Stella Jang, I'm a fan of yours, and I'm like, oh my god, why now? And
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel kind of the same way too.
yeah, so I'm very thankful that some people recognize me, but it doesn't really happen, you know, a lot because I'm really unrecognizable in the streets. But
I can feel that you're not the type of person who wants to be recognized.
yeah, so I like to be like a little behind and watching my children, like my songs working well for me, you know. And,
That's good.
oh, my song went viral. They don't know it's mine. It's fine, you know.
But you want to be behind your songs.
Yeah.
Right, and Johnny says, Winter Stella was so good. I have it on repeat in our office Christmas playlist each year now.
Oh, so that was the album I talked about. Like that was the name of the album. It's Winter Stella.
Winter
Because
Stella.
my Instagram account is Stelala Jang. Like from the movie Interstellar and the Interstellar Jang. And so I like to play on the words. So Winter Stella.
Winter Stella, I like that. And Taipei Wern says, love the expression, wait till the song matures.
Yeah, so each song has their own time. So I feel like they're all on a queue, you know, and waiting for their time to come. And yeah, so that's what I think about my songs these days.
They're all waiting for their season to bloom.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's move on to the next question about festival. So the season for college festivals and music festivals has begun across the country.
Yeah.
Have you been going on festivals?
Oh, I had one yesterday.
Oh,
it was
where
in
did you go?
Chuncheon.
Oh, I love Chuncheon. Did you get to
Oh.
eat good food?
Oh yeah, we ate 닭갈비.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, with udon. and
Oh no, I
everything.
didn't have
Oh, you
udon
didn't?
because like
Oh.
we ordered too much 닭갈비, so like
my
it was. But
gosh.
we had 볶음밥. But so yesterday it was a lot of fun because like it was the weather was nice and it was even hot because it almost felt like summer, you know. And I'm really unhappy about this weather change, like this brutal change.
Oh, yeah.
Because I it's not that I don't like summer, but it's like I would like to enjoy more of this springtime. But like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, it was winter for me.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was still cold, and so I think like this spring is like really running out of time, and we don't have that much of spring. So yesterday was really hot, and but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree that spring was really short this time.
Yeah, so that was the second festival of the year after the Interstellar Festival thing. So,
What kind of festival was it?
it's called 상상실현 Festival. It's in 춘천 상상마당. So they're celebrating their 10th anniversary. Wow. So it's a nice festival. I really liked it.
What about university festivals?
University festivals, like so far I didn't do a lot this year, but maybe later.
Isn't it a lot of fun, university 축제?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun because like they're
It was my
prepared to
favorite.
love you. Like they're so prepared to
So welcoming.
yeah, so
right?
welcoming.
So much energy.
Yeah, they're prepared. They're the prepared audience. Like they have like this good energy and this big amount of energy that I don't have.
Exactly. They're so
Yeah.
ready to have fun.
Yeah.
With that youth.
Yeah, because they just
energy.
got out of high school and they're young and yeah.
And they really know how to work hard and play hard. To
Yeah.
study hard. What do you like most about performing at these venues?
I think it's mostly singing because that's what I figured out like not so long ago. I was thinking really hard about my career. Like what do I love about my job? Like why am I doing this? Why did I choose this over a lot of other options? And it was just because I like writing songs and I like singing. And it's a blessing to be paid for doing what you love to do, and being on stage,
Absolutely.
and singing on stage, and people listening to you, and they like what you're singing, and I'm like, oh my God, that's like the miracle that doesn't happen to everyone, you know.
Yeah.
And so I feel so blessed these days, and I sing all the time, like at home and everything. I would sing to my cats, you know.
Aww.
And
how lucky they are.
well, they don't really like it, but yeah, but cats are cats, you know. And I really love to sing. I sing a lot at home. Like I love to go to 노래방, you know, to sing other singers' songs. And
'Cause I did hear that singers don't like to go to 노래방s.
well, I haven't gone there like for years, and I have one friend of mine like who really loves to go to 노래방, and like she's really not she's not in the music industry at all. But so now that she's Korean, but I met her in Paris when I was in Paris, and she came back to Korea now. So whenever I meet her, we would just go to 코인 노래방, like just to sing like 2-3 songs, like not more than that, and I really like it. You know?
Me too. I love 코인 노래방.
Yeah, so I just understood that, okay, so I'm doing this because I love to sing. And I think like that's the part I love about being on stage.
Yeah. That you get to do what you love.
Yeah.
And
whenever
that is such a blessing.
whenever I
yeah.
feel stressed, I tell to myself in my mind that, okay, I'm at home. There's nobody out there. I'm doing my
training.
dishes and you sing, and yeah. So that's what I tell myself.
Yeah. And all right, it's time for another song break. And for our next song break, we're going to listen to one of the songs Stella's been into lately. Here is Nobody Knows by Kiss of Life. We just heard Kiss of Life and their song Nobody Knows.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great song.
Yeah, I love them.
And do you listen to a lot of K-pop on your free time?
I don't listen to. I watch K-pop, I think.
Oh, like the performance videos?
Yeah, the performance videos and the 음악 방송, you know.
Yeah, because their dance moves, outfits, and concept and everything. You don't want to miss out on all of that,
and
right?
sometimes like I would watch those 교차 편집, you know, edited
yeah,
versions.
I love those
like,
too.
with the like change of outfits and everything, and or the shorts, where there are the highlight parts and and yeah. So I watch them. Like I don't really listen to them, but I watch them. Yeah.
And is this a group, Kiss of Life, is this a group that you're into these days?
Yeah, they're so good. They're so, I don't know. There's no other word that I can say. So they're good. They're good at dancing. They're good at rapping. They're good at singing. And their company works well. Like their outfits are great, and they're all great. I mean, I'm really into them. I standing Kiss of Life.
I've only heard of this team, but we'll definitely have to check them out now.
Yeah, definitely.
And do you try to keep up with new releases?
Not really. Like, I recently listened to some new releases because of like the new Taylor Swift song and the new Hozier album. But usually I don't really look out for new albums. I always stick to the oldies and goodies and all these goodies old albums. I really love them, and yeah. But sometimes some new stuff popping out, good, like Kiss of Life. Yeah.
How did you find out about this team?
It was a reel of one of the member dancing on this song, like Nobody Knows, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so good. And then I searched up a little bit more about the group and this song and the other members, and I was in awe because like they were so good, and oh my god, so these are like real artists, you know, and.
Then if you have a chance to collaborate with another artist, would they be the ones?
It would be Hans Zimmer. I don't know. They're doing great. Like they're going their way. They're paving their path like so great. Like I don't want to even touch. You know, like they just go your way and I'll be studying. You know,
I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah, rooting for you. You know, and I'm talking about Hans Zimmer like all of a sudden because like I'm a huge fan.
All right, and taking a look at a few more messages, we have 881004 says, "와 대박, Stella Jang!" Yay! So Boya says, "I first found out about Stella Jang when she was on the radio with Yeun, Heartfelt, and it's great to see her with Hyerim."
Yeah.
So you've met Yeun only at a radio before.
At a radio, yeah. And I also met Yubin at another radio.
Another radio.
Yeah.
So you've met almost all of our members.
Almost. Yeah. Collecting them, you know.
And Sato Lap says, "Hi, Hyerim and Stella. I'm excited to hear you talking. Stella, I remember you sang a song in 6 languages a few years ago."
Oh, yeah.
Wow, 6 languages. And it was my first impression of you, even before I heard your original one. Does the sensation of singing change when switching to a different language? Do you have any tips for mastering languages?
Oh my God! So that 6 language thing is because of the 문제적 남자, you know, like the show where we first met. So they told everybody that I speak 6 languages, which is not true. So so they were like, "Oh, you speak a little bit of Chinese." And I said no, and I can say ni hao, xie xie, and they were like, "Oh, so that's enough," and you know.
Oh
So
yeah, they
something
needed
like that,
the title.
Like, yeah, they needed the title. They thought like you speak 4 languages. Like, yeah, these days like 4 languages are not enough. So they just like added 2 more languages on top of the 4 languages. And
They added Chinese and what?
and German, and I don't speak German. And for some time I tried to fit in, so I tried to learn Chinese and German, and then I just dropped.
Oh, it's like how I dropped French.
Yeah, I dropped them thinking that it's easier to clarify. To be honest, I don't speak 6 languages. I speak only 4 languages. Sorry, guys. You know, so that's the easier way I took later on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't speak Chinese nor German, but at that show, they asked me to sing 1 song in 6 languages.
Wow.
So I had a friend like who would give me like Chinese lessons, and I would give her French lessons. And
wow. Language exchange.
Yeah, language exchange. And then so I would send the lyrics to her, and can you translate these phrases for me? And so that was like, 希望我 yeah, something like that, and I just like just memorize it by heart, and I don't know what it means.
希望我 I wish something.
Yeah, I wish something like.
That's so funny.
It was like 希望我能够听出 我传来的问候.
Wow, you still remember the lyrics?
Yeah,
in
I
Chinese.
remember it, but I don't have to. You know, it was a song, so I didn't have to learn these
The
성조,
성조,
yeah.
oh my gosh, because that's the difficult part.
Yeah.
The 4
yeah,
the 성조.
So I don't speak Chinese. I can only say so because I had to like introduce myself in 6 languages so many times.
Oh my gosh, me too. In 4 languages,
yeah,
though.
so it was like so I think it was 你好, 我叫 Stella Jang, and then it was like ich bin eine Sängerin von Korea. That's German. It's like I'm a singer from Korea.
Wow.
And then I would feel more comfortable with the languages I really speak, you know.
Yeah, I can relate to you because I don't speak Cantonese that well, but people would kind of do the same thing, yeah. Because I was really young when I learned Cantonese, so I don't remember everything.
Yeah, and Cantonese is completely different from
It is. It has, I think, 6 or 9 tones, like 성조.
Oh my.
Yeah, like more than Chinese. So, you must be very busy these days, running a company, promoting your new song, and prepping for and performing at music festivals. So what's coming after?
My 10th anniversary of debut is coming soon. It's
Congratulations.
Thank you.
10th anniversary.
Yeah, it's my 10th year. And,
Can't believe, how does that feel like?
I feel old. And but at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, I survived. I'm a survivor. So let's survive another 10 years. And so I'm trying to release a full-length album by fall. I will try. And just I didn't answer to the question of like mastery of languages. Like you have to put yourself in a situation where you can't communicate with the people around you unless you learn that language.
That is so true. I think that's the best advice you can give.
Yeah.
Because if there's one person who speaks the language that you do, then you're gonna feel comfortable with that person.
It's like those Koreans who go in different countries and who just stick with Koreans and then never learn the language of the country. You know?
Yeah, they only hang out with the Korean society and they never learn the other language.
That's
it. Exactly. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
That's the best way to learn a new language. So the 10th anniversary, of course, is coming up. Are you planning for a special concert? Can we expect?
I don't know how special it'll be, but there will be a concert, I think, because it's the 10th anniversary, and there will be an album release. So yeah.
Are you still working on new albums, or are you, for now, just focusing on your promotion?
Well, I have some drafts, you know, here and there, waiting to be developed. But right now, I think like the promotion thing is like not. It's easy. Like it's not too much. Like I'm not doing umbang, you know. So you know, umbang is the harshest thing that you can have ever on a promotion. You know? So I think that it's mostly done. Like I have a few more radio things left, but all the other stuff on like YouTube contents or things, like they're already open. There's a few of them coming, but yeah.
Okay. And what else are you doing today after the radio show?
Oh, after the radio show, I'm going home.
Going back to your cats?
Yeah, going back to my cats, and yeah, because I didn't empty their litter box this morning, so I have to do it now. Now, when I go back home.
Okay, well, unfortunately, it's already time to say goodbye, and thank you so much for coming and for sharing your good vibes with us today, and please visit us again very soon.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. We're going to say goodbye to Stella with another one of her picks. Here is Sheesh by Baby Monster.